Hey everyone, Glenn here from rewiringtinnitus.com. So today I'm excited to finally share the first episode of my brand new Ask Me Anything About Tinnitus video series where I will be answering your most pressing questions about tinnitus. For those new to the channel, my name is Glenn Schweitzer and I'm the author of the book Rewiring Tinnitus and the blog of the same name. I also write a monthly tinnitus column at healthyhearing.com. And for the last 8 years, I've worked with nearly 1,000 tinnitus patients one-on-one from all over the world as a tinnitus coach, helping people to find lasting relief from the ringing in their ears and to habituate as quickly as possible. In today's video, I will be answering an important question about tinnitus habituation. Can tinnitus be too loud to habituate? So today's question actually comes from a member of the Rewiring Tinnitus community, Agnes P. She writes, I have a type of tinnitus that is getting louder over the years. It's not related to stress, and I know there's nothing else that I know of that causes it. Now my question, which stems from my biggest fear. Can my tinnitus ever get too loud to habituate? Is there a certain level of loudness of tinnitus that even with the best techniques, it would be impossible to live with it happily and relaxed? Or would you say that it's possible to live with any tinnitus if you practice enough? Okay, so this is an important question and one that I get a lot, and it speaks to a really deep fear that everyone with loud tinnitus has. It's that their tinnitus might be too loud to habituate to. And I'll start by saying my honest answer, which is that I don't exactly know. There is most likely a volume that would make it extremely difficult or possibly even impossible for most people to habituate fully, as in 100% habituation. But it's important to understand that habituation is not like a light switch where you're either habituated or not. It's a continuum, and there are multiple stages of habituation, and quality of life and coping ability improves in a predictable way at each stage. You don't actually need to achieve 100% habituation to feel happy again. In my experience working with patients, most people feel like they fully got their life back somewhere between 60 and 80% habituated. At that point, a person's distress level is way down, difficult moments are easily resolved with coping techniques, and they are fully participating in their life again. Now, when a person's tinnitus is extremely loud, it probably won't ever completely fall into the background of their conscious awareness, as it might have and probably would have if it were at a lower volume level. But through habituation, they can still dramatically improve their coping and quality of life. They absolutely can become happy again and relaxed again. And I know this because I've seen it firsthand. I have personally witnessed far too many people find relief from the most severe, life-ruining levels of tinnitus imaginable to ever believe otherwise. And so while not everyone will be able to habituate fully, I truly believe that everyone has the capacity to at least improve their quality of life through habituation. Now, I should also mention that there's more to tinnitus volume than it seems, and there's no reason to think that the volume or intensity that you're experiencing right now will be the same volume or intensity that you always experience. So there are two metrics of tinnitus volume. You have actual volume or objective volume, and perceived or subjective volume. And it is, of course, possible to have actually very loud, objective tinnitus volume, and that volume can change. But the subjective perceived volume of tinnitus changes a lot more, even when the actual volume doesn't change. When you're deep in the vicious cycle of fight or flight and you're experiencing high levels of anxiety and tinnitus distress, the perceived volume of your tinnitus is going to seem much louder and more intrusive. But when your nervous system is deeply relaxed, it can feel like your tinnitus is quieter, even much quieter, even if the actual or objective volume never actually changed or lowered. When working to habituate, most people experience a lessening of perceived tinnitus volume and perceived intensity and intrusiveness. Okay, so I hope you found this video helpful. If you have a question you would like me to answer in an upcoming video in this new series, please leave a comment below. And if anyone out there is looking for more personalized support on their habituation journey and would like to work with me one-on-one, you can apply for my tinnitus coaching program with the link in the video description below. That's all from me for today. Take care, everybody.